Everyone, this is the Johnny Popcorn channel. Today, guess who's back? It's Darkeye, and we're doing our trade video. We've been trying to do this for a long time, and it is finally here. This is a mini series. It's definitely going to be a few videos, but we're taking this right to you. So stick around, and let's get into this. Everybody here, this is Darkeye again, as I mentioned. He's here with us today. Give him a warm welcome. Be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, because I know you all love Darkeye. And leave a like. Now that everybody loves Darkeye, let's talk about this trade. And I got a question for you, because you've already asked me this a bunch of times. What do you do to protect yourself in trading?
So you have to know the person you trade with. I think that is the big thing. If you go onto any Facebook group, they talk about trading, and you have different options on how you want to trade. You can do local meetups. I've had my friends do local meetups. Jess Spider Spaz does a lot of that, where she's in Newport News. She'll see someone else in Newport News, and she'll be like, "Hey, I have this. You have this. Can we meet up and trade?" And people do that. I think that's a great way of doing it. I think that keeps yourself really safe, and you're not worried about hey, am I going to get scammed because I'm sending out a package? You just have to be careful on those. I recommend that if you're doing a local trade like that, that you can see if there's local meetup spots that you can do it. A lot of times police stations will offer those things. I've done local trades like that before, not for Funkos, but for other items. And meeting somewhere in a public spot, I think, is very important. Meeting somewhere that's, there's cameras, there's people, I think is very important. That way you're not going to get kidnapped or anything. And then when you're doing trades like what Johnny and I are about to do, you have to know the person. Or if you don't know the person and you still want to do the trade, you need to go for a middleman. For me, I've never done a middleman. I've only actually done a couple of trades, and most of them had been with Johnny over here. But yeah, you use a middleman. I get that it costs a little bit more, but personally, I'd rather pay $10 extra and know that I'm shipping it to someone trustworthy and that they'll ship it, back, because worst case scenario, I get my pops back.
Exactly.
Scenario, I pay $10 extra and I sleep sound tonight because I was, safe. Those are your three biggest that you're going to go through. And then just the last one is really me talking with Johnny and being like, hey, like, I have this, you have this, I trust you that you're going to send it out, and I'll be honest, I've been bad sometimes where I've sold an item and I told someone, hey, I'll get it out Monday, and it takes me until Wednesday to do it. But people trust me. They know that I'm not scamming. But you have to be leery, because any one of those people who, sent me money or did a trade, and I'm like, shoot, I didn't get this item out to you. You got to be good about shipping those things out. And, being a procrastinator isn't always the best thing in those scenarios.
Yeah, that is totally true. And this is my first time trading with somebody like yourself that I actually trust. I mean, I took a gamble the first time I did something online with, I'm going to mention his name, the Pop-A-Lot Shop. Great guy, Patrick, by the way. And we traded. I didn't know. And he's like, oh, I want your weaponized Rick, this and that. Worked out a deal. He sent me Dean, and he sent me a Marvel character. It was like a Nick Fury or something. It's over here somewhere. But yeah, he ended up sending me 2 pops as, like, I guess good faith or something. And so he sent it, and I got the box, and I was like shocked, because I was like, I don't even know the guy. And I gotta say, if he had, like I said in my trading video, if he ever wanted to trade in the future, I'd do it again, because that's somebody that I took a gamble with. I didn't ask people, and I should have. See, that's another point. You always gotta do your research and find out if this person's legit or not. Go on Facebook, Instagram, Reddit, go in those groups and ask, hey, is AJ legit? Is he good? Have you guys traded with him before or bought pops from him? Like, just an example, that's what you got to do. You got to get your information on people too, especially if you don't know who they are. That's why, like me and you, we've been conversing for so long that eventually I was like, all right, I think I can trust this guy. Let's get him on my channel. Let's do this video, and let's make a trade out of this. Let's go for it.
I mean, I'm taking a risk. You could just be like, hey, I'm shipping out the item, you never ship it. Again, we're not trading super high value, so I doubt that's going to happen. I've traded with you before. I've sent you items before. You've sent me items before. Like, we trust each other. But it's funny that you bring up trust, because like my first trade was with Professor Josh, and I met him in Dr. Applesauce's Discord. No idea who he was. I was like, new to trading. I'd been in pot collecting for about 18 months at this point, but never had done trading before. And he was the first person I traded with, and it went seamlessly. I was scared, and then like we now actually have a good friendship. Like, him and I talk all the time. We work out things. Like, I help him find stuff that he needs. He'll help me get something I need. But yeah, I mean, trades can become good friends over time. You just, like I said, you got to be careful about who you're talking to. But it's funny that you talk about talking, because I never asked anyone like, hey, is this a good person to trade with? I just trusted that he was in the right group, and that's a limited group and stuff.
Oh yeah, I totally agree with that statement. That's what it is. You gotta make friends, and you just gotta know who to trust. And it's hard, because you can still get scammed. There could be, somebody like Slapshot Pops, who is a YouTuber, and all of a sudden just scammed you. I mean, it's possible.
Yeah.
Not likely, but it's possible. Some people just don't care. That's the problem. There's only so much you can honestly do to protect yourself, and then after that, it's either it's gonna work or it's not gonna work. And if you're willing to take the risk, take the risk. If not, then don't do it. That's what I always say. It's like mystery boxes and anything else. You're either gonna buy them or you don't. You gotta know what you're doing, the risk involved in taking it. So, for me.
That's exactly it. You have to be willing to take the risk, and I trust you. I'm taking the risk. Like, this could backfire. I hope it doesn't. I kind of want the items that we've talked about before. So but you sit there and you question it, but it goes back to like, I trust you. I trust that, like, I've talked to you enough times. We're in the right groups. We've done things together. But again, if you don't trust the right person, then you can always try to do the middleman. And if that doesn't work, you can always see if like local groups around you does local trades, because I've never done that. But like I said, I've done other pickups from other items for local that have worked fine for me. So it really just depends what works best for you.
Yeah, I've never done local trades yet either. I don't know if I would. To be honest, if anybody, I'll say this: if Jason ever wanted to do a trade, I would, because I can easily meet up with him. I trust him. We're friends. That's a person I would locally meet up with, because I personally know him. But like somebody random, I'll be honest with you, no. I sorry, but I'm not trading with any random person, because there's groups like on Reddit. I don't know if you watched my trade video I post on there. There is a group on Reddit that does trading specifically. And you got to find groups like that too. If you're into doing that, I mean, by all means do it. There are groups out there, and they have moderators. They're watching what everybody is doing to make sure everybody's getting their trade, and stuff. And they're on Facebook too. They're all over the place. And they ban you. They will find a way to make sure your life is going crazy at that point. That's what I've seen. And so for me, I'm only trading with people I trust. People like you, friends, like stuff like that. That's all I ever do. Because I'll be honest with you, I'm not a huge risk taker. I will be at certain times, but I'm not. If I don't personally know you or think I can trust you, then no.
Yeah, totally fair and valid. I think that you're right there. That you need to do that. Moving on, like, when you do trades, do you send tracking? Like, how do you, like, once you package up, how do you guarantee that like the other person has all the info that they need on getting it?
So the one trade that I had done that was, again, with the Pop Lot shop, I sent them tracking info. I said, here you go, package is shipped out. It was such and such day. I don't even remember when it shipped. It was like a year ago. But if I told them Tuesday, it was out Tuesday, Wednesday. And I gave him the tracking number. I said, here, you can track the package. Let me know if you get it. Yeah. I definitely would give you shipping info. I mean, that's, to me, the best I can do. Show you pictures. I mean, you just, that's the thing. I trust you, so you don't even have, I'll be honest with you, don't send me a tracking number. Don't do it.
Well, see, that's funny, because that goes against opposite of what I do. I will take photos of me boxing up the items, I take photos of the label. I double check to make sure the label. I typically send a photo of the label to the person if I've never shipped to them before, if their address has changed, things like that. I send that, so if something's wrong, they can correct it right away. And then once all that's boxed up, I take a photo of the box, I send that to the person, and then when I drop it off at the post office, when I do anything like that, I typically like dropping it off with the desk workers just so I have a receipt, and then I take a photo of the receipt and send that to the person.
You're just in luck, like I was trying to say. I am going to make a video of me packaging this bad boy up, dropping it off at the post office. And that'll be like my validation to you, so you can watch it and you can see what I do. Anyway, you guys make sure you watch that video, because I'm definitely dropping a giveaway in that video.
Or two. Or three.
Or two, who knows?
And,
we got our FunCon box, and right now in front of me, I got the Harley Quinn. Let's crack this thing open. I want to see what's in here. Let's do it, Darkeye. I want you on camera with me while I open this thing. And
come
look,
on,
it means anything, not to me, but whatever. It's got a blue sticker. I'm just curious to see if I get a chase. Let's see if we get the chase. Here's the bag. Let's see what's in it. Sometimes I hate these bags. Yes!
Did you just pull the chase?
Dude, legit, dude, the chase! Right on camera, baby! But wait! You wanna know what's funny? They messed up!
It's a common pog!
It's a metallic chase! And it's a common pog! Hey! Can't make this up, dude. I cannot make this up.
I think you got Professor Josh's chase. I think...
So I got a chase, which is freaking awesome, and I got a common pog out of it. How great is that?
That's the pod before you opened up the packaging. I would have made that even better. Oh.
Avoid that opening. I wanted to do with Darkeye while he's on camera. That is nuts. How do you pull a chase but get a common pog? Awesome. Oh, that's great. Now I got another chase to add to my collection.
So then fix one mistake and make another mistake. I see how Funkos do.
Exactly. That's perfect. I can't believe how much. If I decide I want to get rid of it, how the hell am I supposed to tell somebody that, hey, there's no chase pog? It's common, but it's chase. And this is on camera.
Let's get to the items. So the first one that I talked to Donnie about was this bad boy right here.
Yes, I love Mark Hamill. He's been in 2 movies too.
Oh, he has been. But I have this one. It's PPG at $27, so it's not too bad. Definitely a good looking pop. I have, funny enough, soda. I have Barney right here that he wanted to go with Chase.
Yeah, I do. I have the Chase Barney. That's awesome.
It's valued at $25. It's not too bad. Fred right here.
What?
So you can go Fred
awesome.
and Barney.
Right.
This one isn't as much. This one surprises me. This one's only at 20. Started this entire trade video. What started all of this going on?
Oh my god, I can't.
Right.
And what's funny is I kind of bought it like a bunch of times, but since I knew we were doing the trade video, I was like, I'll just wait. Now, people are gonna be like, well, why didn't you just buy it? Well, I'm doing the trade, just busy. He knows this. I don't mean to do anything. It's just I end up getting busy. Stuff comes up, and I gotta take care of it when it happens. Just how my life works. It is a crazy roller coaster.
Yeah. And then the last one, but no, going back to that busy. I mean, that's why we're recording at 11:30 at night my time. Like, you know, one of those times that I get to stay up late, even though I'm like, I need to get to bed early tonight. You know.
You what I got for our trade. So everything you've gotten so far, like, you just amaze me. But the first thing, I know you were asking, and I should have bought the other one, but I ended up buying this Findu Chomp for you, the gray one. I know you said you wanted the blue ones, which When I get a chance, I'm gonna go back and I will get you the blue one. I just haven't had a chance to go back to the store to get it. But I got you the gray one. He's $15 right now. He was 20 while the box, which my surprisingly when I went to Jersey, my dad found this and he bought it for me. And I'm like, once upon a time, and this is $15. Thank you, Dad, for finding this because this came in handy for future use. $15. I'm gonna give you this little Freddy Funko. He's a 2000 piece. So now we are like homies because I'm keeping the other one. Sorry, Darkeye. The other 2000 piece. But we like blood brothers now. So you get this one. And this guy's coming in at $12. So right now, I don't even know Black Widow soda. I'll even take it out for you. She's right here, the common. So you will have her. I don't even. That's her. So you have her. And then I wasn't gonna get rid of them, but because you asked at it, pretty much anybody, and because you're such a swell dude, I'll give you my Flash soda. It is the common also, but you can have them for the part of the trade. I will part with my dude.
I cannot believe I don't have them in my.
Which is going for the highest. By the way, the two sodas are going for like $9. One's $12, which is the Black Widow, and the Flash is $9. And then the Honey Nut Cheerios Buzz. Been sitting here waiting for you. He is in a soft protector, and he's going for $37 because you did want him, and I wasn't sure if you still wanted him, so I'm sure you still want him. But he is now going to you.
That thing has low creeping up in price. Things that I personally like to do when I'm sending something to a friend and things. So I'm not going to show him what I tossed in. You guys will get to see because I'm going to take photos of it. But that's just what I like to do. I know everyone is different, but I like to, be like, hey, like, I trust you. I know we're doing this totally thing. Like, but here's some extra stuff that I know you're not thinking about or you're not expecting. So when the other person opens it up, there'll also be probably a giveaway item or two that I'll be tossing in there that he gets to give away on that third video or so. But just keep an eye out for that.
Oh wow! Stay tuned for my giveaway. That's definitely happening. So stay tuned for that. You'll find out all the information in the second video for the giveaway. So I think we pretty much covered this trade. I think we're just about ready to get out of here. And I think we're just about ready to start our second video because I need to start packing all this up and get it to the post office as soon as I can. I am hoping.
Cool.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this video because next Tuesday there is going to be that second video. So I hope you enjoy. You stay tuned because Darkeye is going to be back on this channel again. It might be for another month. Who knows? We'll see how long this goes. So everybody, be sure to subscribe once again. Hit that like button. Tell you how awesome the Johnny Popcorn channel is. So see you all next Tuesday. Bye now. And that's how we do it. Come on, you want to click one of those two videos. Go there, watch.